Good evening. The acting chief executive officer of Sepec, Sarah Rome, says the company is doing well after COVID and its tankers are making profit. Mrs. Rome was explaining Sepec's decision to reduce the price of both leaded and unleaded gasoline recently.
We have recovered our tanker market. The tankers have really performed very well compared to last year, and the rates are very good. And in terms of what we are selling locally and internationally to the fishing vessels and to the aircrafts, we have seen a huge turnaround in the volumes, and things have really picked up and gone back to pre-COVID levels. So the main reason why Sepec has managed to reduce the price of motor gasoline at the pumps effective yesterday was as a direct result of the reduction of motor gasoline seen on the international market. However, for diesel, or what we call gas oil, this has not been possible to reduce the price or have a reduction similar to motor gasoline, and that's because the price of diesel on the international market is still very high. For other products in Sepec, we are looking at Jet A1, fuel oil that PUC uses. We have seen reductions in these products as well, which we have passed on to these customers. But for LPG, yes, there will be a slight reduction that will be applied, but the reduction would be for the commercial sector because they are actually paying the right price. For the domestic market, which is what household use in cylinders, this is already a subsidized price at 17 rupees 50, while Sepec is really buying it at over more than 20 rupees. So the reduction will not apply for the domestic market, but it will apply for the commercial entities.
The Constitutional Court has given the petitioner's lawyer time to reply to procedural issues arising from a motion they had filed. The Human Rights Commission, the Ombudsman, and the Bar Association have filed a petition seeking a review of the constitutionality of the 10th Amendment to the Constitution.
The 10th Amendment to the Constitution empowers the defense forces to carry out internal law enforcement outside the context of a public emergency. The petitioners have also filed a motion for the withdrawal of the panel of judges from the case. The panel is made up of Chief Justice Roni Govindan, Justices Mohan Buran and Brassel Adlin. A joint communiqué stated that the withdrawal of the judges is based on evidence indicating that the judiciary was involved in the preparation of the 10th Amendment, and that one of the judges of the Constitutional Court recently benefited from a land transfer from the government. As such, the entities feel that the government's actions may compromise the ability of the Constitutional Court judges to deliver an impartial and independent ruling. In court this morning, Chief Justice Govindan says the motion has made it difficult to apply the rule, as it is insinuating that all judges are biased. The procedural issue arising now is who will hear the case. All parties will be back in court on the 6th of next month.
26 childminders have reached a new level of competency and professionalism after having completed training course in child care development through recognition of prior learning. The participants received their certificates recently during a ceremony held at the Seychelles Institute of Teacher Education site. IECD described this as a landmark achievement as it was honoring the first group of childminders receiving a certificate in child care development recognized and accredited by the Seychelles Qualification Authority. The training course was held for 6 months at the site. Site's director, Luciana Lagonade, said the training offered an alternative to the traditional way of learning.
We all know the traditional recognition of learning has always been via formal schooling. That is, completing formal studies and obtaining applicable formal degrees or qualifications. RPL, recognition of prior learning, offers everyone a different route. A route adopted worldwide that enables many people without the traditional or formal qualifications, but who also have worked for some time in organizations or on their own and have learned or gained opportunities, experience, expertise to earn a qualification, which is what you have done. It is our hope that other locals will see today's event as not the end of one group's perseverance to obtain formal qualifications, but also the beginning of a similar journey for other locals who for various reasons did not or could not complete their schooling, to use RPL for their self-improvement and through that improve their lifestyle, their self-confidence, and for all of us to see education and learning as agents of change.
The Seychelles Human Rights Commission continues with its endeavor to promote human rights amongst the population. Recently, a group of elderly, disabled, and advocate representatives of victims of gender-based violence met in a workshop to be sensitized about their right to dignity, to education, to employment, right to safe environment, and right to equal protection by the law. The workshop was part of a series of activities organized by the Seychelles Human Rights Commission with the financial support of the European Union to promote human rights. That's it for the news. Thank you for your attention. I will be back with more news in Creole at 8 p.m., so stay tuned.